Okay, so time now is 1:07 p.m. I just woke up. Couple things actually. So I haven't had breakfast slash lunch yet, but I will soon. But the reason why I'm immediately making a video right now is because I just had a really amazing dream. I just had one of my favorite dreams that I've had in a while. But before that, let's talk about what happened yesterday morning before I slept, or more like this morning, right? For me, it's yesterday. Um, what happened was I washed my hands 9 times before I went to bed. I washed my hands 9 times, and in 4 out of the 9 times, I used soap, and it's really annoying. And by I washed my hands 9 times, I mean in a period of, I think, 20 minutes or 10. So, usually before I go to bed, here's the sequence of things I have to do. So, after I finish brushing my teeth and cleaning my face and my hair and my arms and legs, though I didn't yesterday because I already took a shower, I would just either put and occasionally, and now on alternate days, I would put a retainer. And then there were three things left to do. One, I would take a towel, a small little towel, and I will sort of use it to wipe the doorknob and the buttons here, because what if there are germs there, you know? Then after that, I would put my towel back, and I have my phone, and I will clean my phone. I try my best not to give my phone water damage. And then I put it at the side of this table, and I charge it. And then I go back there, I wash my hands with soap for one final time. I grab my shower towel, which is always was beside me. I wipe my hands on it. I put it back, and I change my clothes to pajama. And then for one last time, I go back, wash my hands, wipe my hand on the towel that is already in the room, close the door with the doorknob because it is actually already clean, turn off the lights, and the light switch is also clean as well. Go to bed. All is well. This is the perfect procedure, and I've been practicing this procedure for months, alright? And it's been very effective. Now, what happened yesterday was Dad woke up suddenly and just went into the bathroom right before I was going to get back into the bathroom and take the shower towel with me. So right before I did the last step. So I had to wait, and I was sort of upset, like, I'm already sleepy, I want to go to bed, but Dad's in there. And then at the end, I went in there and grabbed a shower towel, and I'm like, well, fuck. Here's the thing. I never let anyone near my shower towel. It is sacred. I always hide it. If I go to the bathroom, I bring it with me, and then once I finish, like, taking a shower, I take it back out and hide it in my room, alright? Because I don't trust people who will make sure to keep my shower towel clean. It must be mine, okay? My dad went in there, and I was like, fuck. So, at first I'm like, you know what? It's fine, I don't care. So I went in there, washed my hands with soap once, number one, put it back down, and then went back there, put it back down, changed to pajamas, went back there, washed my hands, and then I had second thoughts. I'm like, well, I don't trust like that. So I opened this up, grabbed a new towel, and I went in there, washed my hands, and then I wiped on this new towel, and it was about to go up. And then, guess what? Now, already 3 times. I washed my hands the fourth time with soap. So the first time with soap, without, and then with soap again. Because I suddenly realized that someone had been to my room. But very early on, and I didn't notice for some reason. Because the curtains were opened. And I hate that. I hate that when I sleep I can see the outside world. It's horrifying. So I closed the curtains. And the curtains are dirty. So I went back down and washed my hands again. Number 4. I came back up and I realized that something weird still going on. These racks, right? These racks, they were on, this one is on the verge of falling. It was clinging onto the edge. And this one is the opposite. It's pushed all the way back in. Like if I just raise my right leg when I sleep, I'm just gonna get stabbed. So I had to move these racks again, and I went down and washed my hands with soap again. Number 5. And I came back here, and I did some oopsie, and then I had to go back to wash my hands real quick, and I said to myself, last time, it's the last time. And it still got worse. And then suddenly I realized that, okay, wait, if someone had been to my room already, there's a chance that they have used my green chair or stool. And then I observed my stool. I looked at it and I realized that yesterday morning, there's supposed to be hair on the chair. Like I lose hair, right? And like 2 hairs fell onto the chair, and I never cared about it. But before I slept, I saw it, I looked at it, and I realized, wait, it's clean. So I was like, fuck, someone must have used it. So I went back in there, grabbed a towel, and wiped the chair, and might as well wipe the surroundings. And I put down the towel, washed my hands again. That is the 8th time. And then I realized, wait, it's wet now. So I went back there, grabbed some tissue paper, and cleaned it so that it's dry. And then I went back there and washed my hands. And that is the 9th time. So all in all, I washed my hands 9 times yesterday night, right before I sleep. It was really, really frustrating. And let's hope that this is the last time I would ever have to deal with something this frustrating. Okay, of course, now I have to talk about my dream. So, wow, I only have 2.5 minutes of storage space left. Anyways, it's a 3-part dream. The first part is where I went to someone else's apartment or house, and the mother of the house said I left my smartphone there by accident last time I went there, and now the phone is all glitchy and weird again, and I was very concerned, and she said she plugged my phone to the computer and the computer got virus. And then she prepared lunch for me, the boy, like the guy, and 2 other people, and we went back to school. And guess what happened? Apparently there is an activity, there's an event thing where we had to go back to school for career planning. And it's optional, so not everyone went there. I didn't see Natalie or Jordana in the dream at all, but I saw Cedric, and I was so happy when I saw Cedric. I cheered, I hugged him, I rolled around on the floor. There was a moment when the teacher told all of us to stand up and dance, and usually that's awkward, and I hate that, but at that moment, I was so enjoying my time. I stood up and danced, and the teacher played Renai Circulation, which is a Japanese song that I always listen to recently. So I was singing to the lyrics and stuff, and then Linda saw me. A friend of Linda's took Linda close to me to tell Linda how crazy I am, and Linda already knew me, and I kept on singing. I wasn't embarrassed at all. I saw Tom, and I was with Nick most of the time, and Queenie came up to me because I was gonna make a short film, and one of the characters is based off of Queenie, and I hadn't asked Queenie for permission to use her as an inspiration for my character. So Queenie comes up to me and talked to me about it, and she was nice about it, actually. And this is actually kind of sad because Tom is studying in Canada, or will be. Nick is already in UK. Cedric is already in UK. Queenie is in New Zealand. It's like I'm in heaven now. In that it feels like I've died, and by dying I mean leaving Hong Kong, not studying in Hong Kong anymore. So I've died, and now I'm seeing every single other person who is also not studying in Hong Kong anymore. They have all died. Including Linda, actually, come to think about it, because Linda, in real life, she said she's gonna study in USA with her boyfriend, because her boyfriend also studies in the USA. Like, he changed his school, like sometime, like a few years ago. Anyways, let's continue with the dream. I saw Mary. Mary was there, and I was like, well, I gotta confess to her, like right now. And then Mary just disappears. And then I'm like, what? But I wasn't that mad because I know that even if I don't confess to her like right now, I will do it on Instagram. So I wasn't mad about that at all. And I also saw Betsy, and Betsy was laughing at a photo, and in the photo there was a young Hector. And that's all for the dream. Really nice dream. The fact that a lot of people came up to me and spoke to me, the fact that I had a great time in the dream. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. If school is still a thing, this is actually possible. Like, this is actually possible. Right? Minus the meeting the people who are not in Hong Kong. But if school is still a thing, I think I can reach a point socially where I'm at this level. I'm not at the top, of course, but I have friends. I'm happy. You know, this could have actually been real. And then the third dream was really weird, but I love it as well, where I went into a Minecraft world, and there's an aquatic update, and I went into this biome, and everything's greenish and bluish, green, like copper 2 ions, kind of blue, which is my favorite ion. Oh, yes. I bet your ass you've never seen someone simp an ion so hard, but here I am. And then I went to this river and I saw these gigantic fish, and they're not any fish, they're carps with big circular mouths, and they with like very colorful scales with patterns, usually golden. They're carps, the kind of carps I saw in Huilin in Guangxi, which is a part of China. Anyways, they're huge, and then there are these mermaids, and they don't speak to me. They can't communicate. And there are male mermaids, and there are female mermaids. And there's a trident on the ground underneath like a bench, and I tried to pick it up, and then a mermaid saw me and just bansheed at me basically, and I'm like, okay, and I just left it there. But that's basically it, and I thought this update was really, really cool. So yeah, I'm going to have a meal now, and I will return tonight to wrap up the day. Pink also texted me just then, a couple minutes ago, asking me what's the meaning of block letters, and I'm like, I have no idea. And so I went up to the internet, and apparently it means capital letters. So I told her, well, capital letters. That's all. I feel like I should speak to Pink more. Pink and Leo, they're close friends. In fact, they're closer to me than Natalie and Grant and Zara. As much as I hate to say this, but Pink and Leo are actually closer to me. Like, in the last 11 times that we have seen each other since May 11th, 10 out of 11 times also involve Leo and Pink. Actually 9. But 10 out of the 11 times involve Leo. So only one time involved Natalie. The last time I saw Natalie 1 month ago, like, she's like a whole different person, and I'm like, what the heck? Again, she holding up a knife is just like, whoa, and then it's like, what? It means nothing now. It's like Natalie now is like the Godfather Part 3. Like, Natalie back in the school days, she's basically Godfather Parts 1 and 2, and now she's Part 3. She sucks now. So time now is 12:05 after midnight on October 12th. I didn't set any goals for myself today. I didn't really have any time management. Yeah. So originally I was to upload the new thoughts update video, October part 1 and Minecraft episode 13 today, but I didn't upload any of those two videos today. I immediately started editing and exporting my Minecraft episode 12 today, and I actually managed to upload it. And then I immediately started to edit my thoughts update video, and as of now my video isn't even finished exporting. It's been exporting for, I don't know, like 3 fucking hours. And you may say, well, I can wait for a while and then go back to the computer and upload it. Well, guess what? I can't, because my parents are sleeping in the room, and I can't go in now because I know I'm 18 years old and stuff, and I'm an adult now. I'm a grown ass man. But I think a couple months ago, my mom's like, the room is ours, okay? So you can't use the computer when we're in the room. You can't, okay? And I get it, because now I have a laptop as well, except I don't have the Adobe Premiere Pro software on my laptop. So, RIP. Anyways, I just finished a quiz in my media class. Got an 8 out of 10, not bad. I'm about to read, because tomorrow I have to finish another English quiz, the book quiz. If you don't remember this, a couple weeks ago, or 1.5 weeks ago, actually just a week ago, I had to read 70 something pages a day because I had to finish this book quiz where I read all these pages and I answer a bunch of trivial questions. So I'm gonna have to read more today. 63 to 93. Not that many, just 30 pages. I'll read 15 today, and then I'll read 15 more tomorrow. And tomorrow I have 2 college homework, which is not that many. Yeah. I'm gonna stay in my apartment tomorrow as well. I'm gonna do an album review tomorrow. I'm gonna leave my apartment for a chat with this short film guy on Tuesday. So that's a couple days from now. 48 hours, which is not that many. Again, because of 2020 being 2020, my concept of time is just fucked. Like 72 hours is actually not that many, because I can close my eyes right now, and when I open my eyes again, it's gonna be like 2022. Time is moving so fast. 1 hour feels like 1 second. 1 day feels like 1 hour. 1 week feels like 1 day. 1 month feels like 1 week. The whole year is going to feel like 1 month. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I can't accomplish anything. I'm stuck. I guess same goes for everyone else, except the things I want to do are extremely difficult. Oh, I also forgot to mention that Natalie and Grant had karaoke, and Natalie, like, made it in an Instagram story for close friends where Grant is waving around the microphone, dancing around, and there's a caption and it says, "Oh yeah, he's doing a Jordana impression." I almost punched my hand and scratched my skin off. Punched the table. Anyways, I don't know who are they karaokeing with. I would be a little like, I hope that it's just the two of them, right? But it's weird if you go karaoke with only one other person. What the fuck are you even doing? So they're probably with someone else, like, aha, friends gathering, and I'm not there, and they don't even mention it to me, of course, as always. But then again, I don't care anymore, you know? They could be secretly planning to go to, Tokyo in 2021 and plan all the, like, Airbnb and where to go, tourist attractions and stuff, and they never tell me shit, and I will be fine. Like, for all I know, they could be organizing a fucking beach event. They're gonna go to the beach and have an orgy. I'm not going to give a single fuck, and they are not going to give a fuck about me either. The image of me will not even cross their minds. They could be organizing the friggin' 26th hot pot dinner. Actually, a few days ago, or I think a couple of days ago, like Marty and a bunch of other people were playing basketball. Well, I fucking hate sports, so thank you for not thinking about me. Look, man, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. So if I can make my short film, it's fine. Here's the thing about my short film. My short film is the preservation of a happy memory that I have. Now, the film is not happy. It's actually very messed up, but it's from a period of time when I actually feel like I'm being treated fine, you know? And if I can preserve that memory instead of trying to pursue even more, it's already good enough. It's already good enough. There is a great chance that from now on, I'm going downhill, okay? I'm going downhill. I'm going to keep on losing friends in the future. I'm going to fail and fail and fail. 20 years from now, I would be homeless. I would be sleeping on the streets, begging for change. Maybe that would be the case, but 20 years from now, if I become that beggar, and I remember that 20 years ago, I made a movie, and in that movie, it highlights the best moments of my life, that's already good enough. That's all I could ask for. Okay? That's why the short film is fundamental to everything. It is the key to everything. It is my product. Okay? It is my product. The short film is my lifeline. It is my lifeline. My life depends on the short film. Imagine, okay, if this short film isn't made, 30 years from now, I would be a poor man with very overused, broken, old clothes. I would be crippling on the streets, hadn't taken a shower in 4 days, stinking, flies circling my head. And I realized that I forgot. When is the last time I was happy? I forgot, because it's been so long. When is the last time I feel like I've accomplished something? When is the last time I feel like I've done something meaningful? When is the last time I know in my heart that my existence makes sense? And then I remember that I failed making the short film. The only thing that makes me me didn't even exist. You know how heartbreaking that would be? That would render my entire life invalid. This is my life, man. This is my life. This short film, it is my life. I breathe through this short film. My blood flows through this short film. The story, each line, each detail, each shot, the way each of them are designed. Okay, I breathe through them. I live in them. My soul is in it. This movie makes me me. Okay? For all I care, other people around me could be joining competitions, winning huge awards. Oh yeah, I'm in Model United Nations. I got #1 for best policies. Oh yeah, I joined this volleyball competition and won the champions. Oh yeah, I got a grade friggin' 1000 in piano exam. In Royal Piano Exam, which is actually a real thing. A Royal Musical Exam, which I've taken in the past but failed. Okay, good for you. How about me? Am I this useless piece of shit who's breathing the Earth's oxygen every day? Am I? Well, maybe. There's only one thing I'm good at, and that's making movies. Writing stories for movies. Or TV shows. If I fail at even that, then that means I'm completely useless. This is why this short film is so important to me. It's me. I'm making this short film to recreate me, my own memory, and to preserve it, and to highlight it, and to bring meaning to my life. I'm working so hard to prove that my existence is not in vain. I'm working so hard to prove that, okay? And I've been working for over 3 years, man, and there are so many obstacles, but yet I'm still standing in one piece. I'm still alive. I am going to witness the creation of my own validation. And I need that to happen, okay? For all I care, Mary could be, you know what, just fuck off. I don't like you, man. You're skinny. You sound dumb. You're not that talented or experienced at all. You're a loser. You've never dated a single person. You're a virgin. You're 18 and you've never dated a single person. You're a loser. Mary could say these things to me, and I still have to make the short film. That's how determined I am. Anyways, I need to go. I'm gonna read the thing now. Fuck me. It's 1 a.m. I'm watching JoJo and eating mango. Yeah. Alright, time now is 2:06 p.m. on October 11th. It's 12. Fuck me. We're already halfway through the month. I've done nothing. Yeah, I slept a little earlier yesterday and woke up a little earlier. Maybe a little too early. Again, my sleep quality is terrible. Like, I wake up constantly. I woke up 7 something. I thought it's already 1 p.m. And I looked at the clock and it was like, what, 7 a.m. only? I've only slept for 3.5 hours and I woke up and then I adjusted my blanket because I actually have 2 blankets. This. My mattress is just flying away. Okay, anyways. I have 2 blankets, right? Both very thin blankets. They always shift like tectonic plates. The blanket that's on top of me, the inner one, always shifts to my right, and the top blanket always shifts to the left. They just always shift. So I have to wake up every 3 hours just to adjust the blankets again. It's so annoying, and it's been like this for 3 weeks, I think, every single day. Yeah, anyways, I woke up at around 11 something, and I tried to fall back asleep, and I was like half awake, half asleep at this state of half consciousness for about 1.5 hours, and then I was like, fuck it, man, I can't do this anymore. So I just walked out of bed. That's basically it. I had a small dream where someone tries to steal my phone, and because he violently grabbed my phone, there was a crack in the middle of my phone, and there's a purple spot, and I was so upset. But that's pretty much just it. Jordana and Russell went hiking yesterday at the peak. Miriam and her friends also, but they didn't run into one another. Or maybe they did, I don't know. If they did, then they would recognize Russell, I guess. Yeah, that's all. Again, I don't know anything, nor do I care. And what I'm going to do today is, okay, so tomorrow I can't do anything regarding my short film. I just can't. Okay? But tomorrow I am going to have a lot to do with my short film. In the meantime, today I'm going to complete two college homework, maybe read some textbook for my college midterm exam. And so college homework, one thing. The other thing is I have a lot to upload today. So I'm uploading my October Thoughts Update videos, and I am processing my Minecraft raw video, which I will have to edit and export it later, and then immediately afterwards I need to make a Blackpink album review. And then yeah, so that, and then that's it. That's it for today. Yeah, that's all. My hair looks pretty nice, and I usually don't compliment myself. Like, I usually friggin' hate myself, but I realized that my hair isn't half bad right now. You know, in comparison with other days, my hair isn't really that bad. So, like, yeah, you know, if I look like this and I'm in the graduation dinner right now, I'm gonna be fired. Except, I'm gonna be fired from the neck above. Everything below is just garbage. So yeah, I have to work out as well, and maybe if I can, I'll do some exercises today. But I don't see how I can do exercises when I'm trapped in a 2 by 1 meter space. That is my bedroom, 2 by 1 meter, 2 by 1. Yeah, short film is important. I still stand by the words I said last night before I slept. You know, I breathe through my short film. I mean it. I truly mean it. Oh, I realized one thing, right? Yesterday I saw an article, and it's basically saying that if you sleep 5 hours or less every day, you're going to develop false memories, and it's going to mess your brain up. And I saw the article, and I'm like, oh, shit. Because back in like 2018 and 2019, when I was 15 years old, I sleep for 4 to 5 hours a day, sometimes even 3. And I guess that kind of explains why during that period of time, whenever I'm at school, I always act slightly differently when I'm in real life. Because back then, my school life and real life are actually slightly different. The vibe, the atmosphere is slightly different. The way I talk and the way I act in school and in places other than school are really, really different. It's almost like I have a different personality, but almost, because I know that it's me, and I'm very conscious that it's me, but still. And then I don't develop false memories. I still remember everything, but sometimes I would forget things. Sometimes I would say things and I would be like, wait, I just said that? What the heck? Like, it just feels like I was in a trance when I was at school. And given that for the past like 4 months, right now, currently, I have been sleeping for over 8 hours for almost every single day. I'm really, like, I'm not in a good mood, but I'm in a normal mood. This is insane. Now, I'm still kind of sad right now, but I don't feel it. I don't feel the sadness, though I think I'm sad, but I don't feel the sadness. Like, if if you're only talking about the mood, the emotion, I don't feel sadness right now. I don't. It's crazy because for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been sad, like constantly. But now it's just like okay. So maybe it has something to do with sleep. I don't know. Like again, right now I'm sad. Like at least I'm supposed to be, given the situation that I'm in. I am in, but seriously, when it comes to the mood, I actually think I feel fine. Like I don't particularly feel one emotion or another. But back in the days, like for every 2 weeks, I would have a period of time where I just hate everything, and the world's just broken and dead and corrupted and empty, right? But now it's like I don't feel that anymore. I feel like the last time I feel that is like, I think, like at the end of May, I think, when I had to self isolate. But ever since then, it just stopped. It just stopped. This streak of sadness just stopped. Like I'm not happy right now. Look at me. Do I look like I'm happy? Do I look like I'm happy? Yeah. No, yeah. Nor is it that I'm all that sad. Honestly. Made myself a snack. That's ice cream, and underneath is bananas. Yay. Okay, time now is 1:06 a.m. in the morning on October 13th. I just played Minecraft with Nick for 3 hours, and it was really boring. I'm not gonna lie. It's we were in this Hypixel Skyblock server, and we had nothing to do there, other than just running. And I was like interested in parkour lately, so I just built a simple parkour course. Like it was really, really, really boring, and then we kept mining and mining and mining and killing mobs. It was so boring. But in the meantime, I and Nick chatted. We had fun at the end, even though it was so damn like there was nothing we could do. And it went on for 3 fucking hours. At one point, I shared my screen and I showed him like my progress on building the school, and it's pretty freaking awesome. Anyways. Yeah, it's pretty late now. I'm yawning. I'm going to watch an episode of Dark, and then I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow, I have to finish one more homework before 3 p.m. So there's that. And then afterwards, I am going to do a Sub-Delisa album review, and then I'm going to leave my home. Here's the thing. Today, there's a typhoon number 3 signal. Which is, yeah, it's pretty normal, I guess, given that it is October, the season of the storms. September and October are generally very stormy seasons, or stormy months, and I don't know why, but the news channel of Hong Kong, the biggest news channel, made a huge deal about it, like, oh my god, Typhoon Signal 3, oh my god, when in fact earlier in June, or was it July, when I had dessert with Leo and Pink, I was also there was also Typhoon Signal 3, so it's no big deal. And I believe it's going to be fine tomorrow, so I will be able to leave my apartment tomorrow anyways. Aside from that, Leo DM'd Jordana on Instagram because Jordana and Russell decided to have a drink together. They went to a bar and they had a drink together. And they were really close to one another, and they made Instagram stories about it because, come on, it's Jordana. She has to post everything on Instagram to brag about herself. So Leo, very friendly, very politely, asked her, "Are you two together?" And Jordana's response is, "Yes, I and Russell are together in the bar." Like either Jordana is a friggin' moron, or she's a master of the English language. One of those, you know. And I told this to Natalie, and I told this to Nick eventually as well. I don't think it's secret. It's not supposed to be. But it's really hilarious. Natalie laughed as well. Yay. Also, there's this thing called Reading Week. I don't know what's a Reading Week. Jordana, Leo, Natalie also made Instagram stories about Reading Week. This week is Reading Week. I'm free, but I still have tons of homework to do. What are you talking about? I don't know what the heck is Reading Week. I guess it is a week when they read. Aside from that, not much else really. Really not much else. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know what to say. As of this moment, I really do not know what to say. Hopefully I work hard on my short film. Hopefully I am able to speak to Mary. Hopefully the grad didn't happen. Hopefully I gain more weight and grow taller, and have a better looking overall, just I'm gonna work towards that. So yeah, good night folks, good night. So time now is 2:20 p.m. on October 13th. It's been raining and storming the whole night long again, and it's typhoon signal number 8 right now. So the meeting with the short film guy is canceled. I waited 7 fucking days for this. Just so that the weather says nope, and then it gets canceled. It's like the world just hates me. It's like the world just hates me. Like, I don't know why, but for me, making a 1 hour long short film is this goddamn motherfucking difficult. I don't know why. Like, every time when I was about to achieve something, just something happens, and I can't do anything. I already tried everything. I tried so goddamn fucking hard, and it still didn't matter because the world hates me. Well, anyways, I really have no hope right now. I don't know when is the next time I can actually do one single fucking thing about my short film. I don't know when. Okay? I could be waiting for months. I could be waiting months. You know how long has it been since I've completed the script? 1.5 months ago. 1.5 months ago, I finished version fucking 9 of my fucking script. 1.5 months ago. Okay? And what have I been doing for the next 1.5 months after I finished the script? I've been trying so hard to find a way to get money crowdfunding. I've been asking for help. I've been consulting people left and right. I edited the friggin' promo video twice. I made more lists, more tables. I drew fucking storyboards. Me. I did everything I could, and yet the world says no. The world says no. Like, any small dream that I can accomplish, like, I don't know, like some small thing, No! You can't do that! You can't fucking do that! Okay? You got dreams and hopes and stuff? Well, guess what? You're a loser. You're a fucking loser, okay? So stop having desires. Stop having dreams and hopes, because nobody has that. Everybody who has that has a 99% chance of failing. Okay? You just fail and you fail and you fail. You can try your best, you can try your very, 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 very best, and you still fail. Utterly, completely, utterly fail. You still fail. You still fucking fail. I really don't know what to say. I really don't fucking know what to fucking say. I try so hard, you know? I try so fucking hard. And work my ass off, okay? You know, even if I don't have any progress on my short film, maybe I don't have a crew yet, I don't have a cast yet, I'm still like, you know what? I can work on my own, you know what? Even though it's me alone against the whole world right now, I can still do something right. I can still do something right. So I begin drawing storyboards, making tables, making lists, continue perfecting the script, working so hard, every single minute detail. I have already considered every single minute detail. It's all pointless. It's all pointless. I've learned one thing throughout the last 3.5 years of working on my short film. No matter how hard you try, sometimes the world just hates you and you will fail regardless of how hard you work. Sometimes it's just like that. And it's kind of funny because this isn't the only thing that I work hard on. I worked hard on many other things, but I failed mostly. I mostly failed. I have to say that 95% of my life is a failure. Like, yeah, this is not the only thing I work hard on, but this is the thing that I work hard on the most, and yet I fail. Amazing, right? Amazing. I know. Just, I'm honestly impressed, like, how much the world is going against me. Like, oh my god, I'm actually kind of impressed, not gonna lie, man, not gonna lie. Okay, anyways, what I'm gonna do today, half an hour later I have to hand in homework, so I need to immediately do it now. I'm gonna play some Minecraft today, fuck it, just 1 hour long of Minecraft. I don't care anymore. I will play as much as I want to. I'll play 100 episodes, 200 episodes. I don't fucking care anymore. I have no life anymore. Gonna stay at my own apartment again for the entire day again. I'm gonna finish JoJo tonight, so that's pretty exciting, and gonna make an album review. So there's that. That's pretty much just it. Yeah. There's nothing I can do on the whole short film situation. There's nothing I can do, man. There's nothing I can do on the whole short film situation. There's nothing I can do. I've already done my best. Like I have already done everything I could have done. Like I am making shot lists and character tables already. I have already estimated the budget for 10 times, 11 times, 12 times. I have edited promo videos for the crowdfunding campaign of my movie 6 times. Okay, nothing on the school side of things. I did have a really nice dream though. It was after DSE, so it was like May, at the end of May or early June of 2020, and it was like a parallel universe. All of us students had to go back to the classroom, and we had to clean up the classroom. And I don't know why, but I feel really comfortable, and I feel really social. I was in a really good mood, and behind me was Natalie, and beside me was Jordana. And while I'm not a huge fan of Jordana, I still respect her as a person. So I and her were really close and friendly. And at one point, there were people who walked past the classroom, like authorities, like people from the Education Bureau, from the government. And I tapped on Jordana's shoulder, because Jordana was being all loud and stuff. I tapped on Jordana's shoulder like, hey, shut up. Not really, hey, shut up. More like, hey, they're here. So Jordana is like, oh, and Jordana got scared and leaned on me. And again, I'm not a huge fan of Jordana. She's a manipulative psychopath. But yeah. it's still cool that I'm, able to be close with people. Um, yeah, that's the dream. It's pretty cool. It's not as cool as the dream a couple days ago. That was even cooler, you know? That was even cooler. Not as good as the dream, like I think a couple months ago when I spoke to Mary. Oh my god, that dream. Oh man, that dream's so good, so lovely. You know, Mary. It's gonna be Mary's birthday 11 days later. I have to say to her, man. I have to say it to her. I have to. I really do. All right. Time now is 2:19 on October 14th. My hair is popping off. Oh my gosh. So I forgot to do a wrap up video before bed yesterday, which is a good thing because I feel like I've been filming too much lately. But yeah, anyways, yesterday was really stupid. It was a stupid day. Very, very stupid. Very frustrating as well. I don't know when is the next time I can actually do something with my short film, but given that I probably won't be able to go to the USA for another God knows how many months, well, I guess I still have some time to make my short film, hopefully. Um, yeah, that's all for today. Yesterday. Today um, I'm going to, I actually have a Zoom class tonight and another Zoom class tomorrow. We have English Zoom class tonight and film 8 Zoom class tomorrow morning. And yeah, I'm also going to be making the JoJo TV anime review today, so that's pretty cool. I also have college homework to do before the English class. What the heck? I need to read another 30 pages of the textbook. Not really textbook. I mean, yeah, it's a book with text in it. It makes sense, but it's not like textbook. It's not like a book that teaches you. It's not really narrative book either. More like a documentary book. I'm gonna have to read another 30 pages of that to finish the fourth quiz before the English quiz starts. I won't be playing Minecraft today because I've been playing it yesterday a lot already, so that's pretty fun. Um, that's all for today, really. At this point, I speaking to Mary is even more promising than making the short film. It's really hilarious. Um, yeah. So I have to man up and speak to Mary on Instagram 10 days later. I don't know if I have the courage to do that, but okay. I mean, I have already spoken to a lot of strangers. Not a lot, but because like I don't speak to my schoolmates that often anymore and I have like other stuff to do. I have been speaking to a lot of strangers, like strangers from the college online, strangers asking them for help in my short film, even strangers for the little part-time job that I did in June and July. I've been speaking to a lot of strangers, and I realized that if I can speak to strangers this, I wouldn't say well, like I'm still very awkward, but at least I know what to say and everything's all fine and dandy. So I think I'm fine with speaking to Mary, but there's something about Mary, like there's a mysterious force around her. It's just like keeping me from speaking normally to her. Like there's some strange, mysterious, dark force around her, Like I can't every time I see her, every time I see Mary like physically in front of me, I'm like, oh fuck, and I start acting weird. It's like there's something magical about her. It's just like I can't act normal and I can't speak normal around her. I don't know what's going on. Just fucking Mary, man. Just making me all awkward and shit. Uh, Anyways, earlier a couple days ago, or I think 3 days ago, I said my mood is getting better, and I think it is, even though October 10th is a terrible day. Not terrible, but a bad day in my opinion because of how I deleted the files twice. And then at night I had to wash my hands 9 times before going to bed. It was all very frustrating. And yesterday was also really frustrating. The fact that the world hates me. Just that I waited 7 days and the world's like, or at least this part of the world is like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna make a windstorm, I guess, so that you can't go out of your own apartment and discuss on a short film. Like, come on. Out of all the days, it has to be yesterday. It has to be the day of the meeting day. You have to be joking. I'm still upset. But still, that being said, I'm not that broken up about it. Like if I am like 17 or 16 years old right now, I would be like, wow, the world hates me. It must be because I'm not supposed to be born. Like I shouldn't exist. I'm destined to be a failure, and I would like write 12 sad poems about like how sad my life is. But now I'm actually okay. So my mood is still unmoved. Like it sucks, but there's a difference between, oh, I'm upset that this happened versus I'm really fucking sad. So, yeah, there's that. But, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm actually slightly late. Anyways, time now is 1:14 a.m. in the morning. I am going to watch an episode of Dark, and then I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to meet up with the short film guy on Monday. God knows, is that how many days from now? God knows what's going to happen on Monday. Maybe a huge thunderstorm is going to happen on Monday and the meeting will be canceled again. Who knows? I have terrible luck. Anyways, not much else, man. Not much else. I still have some college homework to do tomorrow and like on the next day and a couple days later, and it's just how life is. Pink texted me actually. Pink is, well, not is the only, but I'm sure if I communicate with some other people, like some other people will be as attentive as Pink is. But Pink is Pink texted me asking me what should she do, because basically there's this group project thing, and she's not in a university, she's in a nursing sort of school, nurse school, not exactly a university. And her group mates in the group project didn't do anything, allegedly, and gave Pink her all the work, you know? And Pink's like, should I directly tell my group mates to do something? Or should I directly tell the professor that all of my group mates are ignoring me and are doing nothing? And I was like, given that I think a month ago, I didn't know what to do with my short film, and Pink was actually being really helpful about it, being, talking to me and stuff. So I was also very helpful to her, I think. I don't know. But I said, well, first off, you can try to tell your group mates, like, hey man, how about I do this part and you do this part? And then I said, if they really ignore you, then just do a bit of the project, don't do the whole thing. And when the professor asks why haven't you guys done anything, Pink can just say, well, I've done my part. However, this group project is like worth 20% of their final marks or something, so it's really important. So I was like, well, I guess you can tell your professor then. And Pink's like, well, actually, I can ask my professor for a peer evaluation table. So I was like, sure, that's a fair idea, I guess. And then Pink was really worried. She's worried that the teachers will dislike her and think she's annoying. And I said, there's actually a greater chance that your group mates are going to think you're annoying and be upset at you instead of the teachers and professors. But ultimately, I think people are less easily angered in when they're older, when they've graduated secondary school, instead of in comparison of being in secondary school. Like, because when you're in secondary school, you are at your most aggressive, or you're not mature enough yet. But I feel like in college and university, people are mature enough to know that, well, I am not going to get mad anymore because that's a waste of time and energy. Like, getting mad at people, having beef and drama, that's some high school, middle school shit, you know? When you're over 18, when you're a grown man, you're a grown woman, and you know that this is childish, you're like, yep, let's focus our energy on something more productive, okay? Let's not do the whole drama thing. It's childish. It's immature. Um yeah, anyways, that's all for today. I thought of a joke and I put it in the Natalie Cedric group chat, and Natalie said, "Huh, HUH." That's all. Because the joke is basically, like, there's no food at home. Natalie, she's gonna cook the food. What I do is I'm going to eat the snack that I've been hiding in my pocket for 7 days. If it's Cedric, Cedric is just gonna starve. If it's Leo, Leo is just gonna, order it online. Jokes like this, man. It's like I'm looking back at my secondary school life like it's a story, and I sort of analyze the characters in it. I analyze myself. I analyze the people around it. I make jokes about it. I see connections and foreshadowing and all that stuff. It's kind of awesome how once we've passed through a pretty I won't say traumatic, but crazy experience, we can always look back and be incredibly objective about it instead of being subjective, and see it in a very public, very neutral perspective, and see it differently. I think that's really interesting. But yeah, overall, I really should go to bed because I have a class like 7.5 hours later. More like 8.5, but I need to wake up 7.5 hours later, and I haven't even gone to bed. So yeah, peace. Alright, so time now is 8:46 a.m. on October 15th. God damn it, I'm really sleepy. I tried my best to sleep as early as possible yesterday. Like, trust me. Like, I already tried my best. Like, I really, I went to bed at around, okay, so right before I went to bed, like, I think circa 2:40 a.m. in the morning, Nick suddenly texted me, and Nick's like, "Can you go onto a Hypixel Skyblock just for a second? Because we want to get Leo into our Skyblock party." So I'm like, fine. So I went there, and I played for a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean like 20 seconds. So I went to bed at around 2:55, and then I just couldn't, not really 2:55, actually 3. And then I couldn't fall asleep until 3:40 something. Like, I just laid there for half an hour, and then I checked. Oh wow, half an hour had already passed, and then I finally fell asleep around 3:40 something. Um. Well. Um. That's all. But I'll get pretty tired today, so I will sleep earlier tonight, hopefully. Anyways, what I'm going to do today. So first off, from now to 1 p.m. I have the film class. So there's that. So I have the film class, right? I have some college homework to do today as well. I don't know if I should play more Minecraft Survival or not, but I don't have any reviews today because um I'm too tired to, and I haven't listened to enough albums or movies or TV shows to finish a review. I will go down for jogging today because I've stayed in my own apartment for 4 days already. Which is not that long, honestly. 4 days. In comparison with the 6 days and the 8 days I've stayed in my apartment, 4 days is not really all that long. But still, I kind of want to go out, just for a jog, I have some news, and that is yesterday there are 0 new cases in Hong Kong. There are 0, which is really, really crazy. I kind of don't believe it, actually. I believe that there will be a lot more today, maybe 11, because 0 is just too low of a number. Like, there must be someone, right? But yeah, hopefully the 4th wave doesn't happen until like after the grad din and after I finish making the short film, just in the nick of time. That would be great. Yeah, and okay, so I had film class, college homework, jogging. I'm going to watch some anime tonight. I'm going to upload another Minecraft video tonight, which is really cool. That's all. Also, we're 9 days, and then Mary's gonna turn 19. So, shout out to Mary, being a cutie and all. I have to speak to her. It's already set in stone. Okay, that I have to speak to her. There's still a chance that the grad din is not going to happen in December. You know what? If that happens, I will be very heartbroken. However, I'll try my best to not be that disappointed if I speak to Mary earlier. I would love seeing my schoolmates again. That would be amazing, Even though it wouldn't be like a very joyous experience or something, but like, I'll do what I have to do. So I'll speak to Mary 9 days later. Oh my god. What should I do? Again, I have pretty much rehearsed everything. I've not everything, but I already know what I should say in front of Mary. And I think it's gonna go fine. I don't know. But yeah, I actually miss going to school, like sleeping very little, feeling like a zombie in the morning, feeling lightheaded, changing my clothes, changing to school uniform very hectically, walking very dramatically to the bus station, and then listening to sad music on the bus, that or some very loud music, and then I go back to school and I walk into the classroom and everybody's doing their thing. Some people are chatting together. It still feels like yesterday, but I already kind of miss it. Anyways, I have a film class 8 minutes later. Gotta set up my laptop and yeet. It's been like this for hours. It's been like this for hours. I'm enjoying this. I really am enjoying this. It's been 1.5 hours since I've made my last clip. So this has been going on for 2 hours already. Maybe over 2 hours. I don't know. I finished watching a movie during the entirety of this thing. Vibrating. I am not annoyed. Nope, I am not annoyed at all. Anyways, my film class is coming to an end right now, and I'm just going to have lunch and escape from this noise. To lunch, and I'm going to be editing some videos right now. Yeah, it's already 2:30 p.m. by the way. This has been going on for like over 3 hours already. I'm actually really enjoying this. Alright, so it's 4 p.m. right now, and the construction noise is still going on. I am going to, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I mean, I just want to get away from this noise. You know what? I'm just gonna go down, I'm gonna go for a good jog, I'm gonna run around, I'm gonna go crazy, and yeah, it's gonna be great. Alright, so time now is 7:01 p.m. The noise actually stopped after 4 p.m. That's a whopping 6 hours of noise. Anyways, I'm going to run 3 laps right now. Hopefully my legs hurt. so that I can grow taller. You know the principle. I've said it many times. And see ya later. All right, I ran one loop, and I'm really fucking exhausted. I can't do it anymore. I made it around one loop though, consistently. Like, I didn't stop, but that made me super tired. And the fact that I only slept for 4 hours this morning made it even worse. Also, some woman just asked me for directions. I forgot when's the last time some stranger asked me for directions, but it's sometimes within this period of time after the end of everything. Oh, fuck. You know, I was thinking, maybe I should make a video essay sort of talking about my takeaways from secondary school. You know, just like talking points about the meaning of life and the human nature, stuff like that. I also want to do like analysis videos where I pick one person from my life and analyze the hell out of that person, but I don't think I have the time for that, and I kind of don't want to waste too much time and effort on something like that. You know, I could analyze the hell out of Natalie, you know that. So recently I learned a lot about film noir, of this femme fatale character. Neither were Natalie, Jordana, and Mary femme fatales. They were never. Especially for Mary, honestly. I can analyze the hell out of Mary as well. I'm not gonna see. I can't speak. Alright, time now is 2:23 p.m. on October 15th, I think. It's 16th. Kill me. So, anyways, we are 8 days away from Mary. And I believe, 3 days away, so 8 days away from Mary, 3 days away from the meeting with the short film guy. So, yeah, I slept pretty well, I guess. Not as well as I thought it would be, though. Like I did wake up at 8 a.m. and then again at 11 a.m. I'm still doing that shit, man. So waking up in the middle of the night, just not knowing what to do, and then fall back asleep again. Yeah, anyways, no news on the school side of things, no news on the short film side of things. Again, I forgot if I've done a wrap-up video for yesterday or not, but my legs are actually pretty sore right now. More sore than I've expected. Not extremely sore. It could have been sore. It would be great if I'm crippled right now. But it's still kind of sore, and I like that. Again, I hate the feeling, of course, but I like that because it helps me grow taller. That is the main reason why I go running. And when I run, I'm doing two things essentially. I'm trying to hurt my legs so that my legs will grow taller and thicker. Second of all, to train my breathing because I have breathing problems. So if I run for a long time or swim for a long time or do some vigorous exercise for a very long time, my lungs are going to explode. I'm going to be like and it's going to be crazy and I won't be able to control my lungs and my throat would, because I breathed so hard, my throat would actually hurt after the run. And because I breathe so fast, like the blood isn't pumping fast enough, so my fingers and my toes would feel really numb. Like my respiratory system gets fucked, and thus my circulatory system also get fucked when I do exercise, which is a huge problem because if your heart doesn't pump the blood like efficiently, you may actually die, and I don't want that to happen to me. Um. Anyways, what I'm going to do today is pretty simple. I set college homework yesterday, but I didn't do it at the end because I was so sleepy, and I was running out of time. And I mean, yesterday I went to bed at around 3:30. Like it's not really as early as I would have liked it to be. Um. Yeah. So today I'm gonna do college homework. I'm gonna do a couple of reviews actually. Yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna do a couple of reviews, or I can actually postpone my review today to tomorrow. My album review, because I have an album review, but I feel like I haven't listened to it enough. So I have a movie review. I'm gonna play some Minecraft. I have college homework, and then tonight I'm gonna watch the last episode of Dark. Oh, tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's a Saturday, and I have to go to my mom's friend's place again because it's my mom's friend's birthday, and I'll be there, just sitting there with my laptop in my hands, just listening to music for 6 hours until 1 a.m. in the morning when I return to my apartment. Something along the lines of that. Yeah, that's all. Yesterday there are 12 new cases, as I've expected, because 2 days ago it's 0 cases, and I'm like, I don't believe in that shit, man. 0? That's too good to be true. That is why immediately afterwards you have 12 new cases, because it just can't be true that there are 0, you know? I don't know how many there are today. I guess 7 or 6. Realistically, hopefully lower than that, maybe a 4 or 5 would be fantastic. But yeah, overall, that's that. Also, I think yesterday, Jeffrey, Anthony, bunch of other people, the gang, essentially, they went out again and have fun. That's all. That's all. Yeah, I've been thinking about if I wanted to write or make a video essay about the conclusions I have of my school life. I mean, yeah, I sure spent 10 hours sort of recapping my school life. That's true. But out of all the recap, I didn't actually draw any like solid conclusion or anything. So I feel like I should kind of do that. Yeah, I'll be thinking. All right, time now is 12:37 a.m. I finished playing Minecraft for 40 something minutes. 50. So, yeah, not much had happened today. I'll say that much. However, I learned a lot about my college. And I find it very interesting for some reason. Okay. So, I watched a Zoom recording of from one of my classes, a counseling class, about transferring, because I'm planning to transfer to a university, ideally speaking, anyways. And yeah, ideally maybe UCLA, though it's really, really ambitious. But anyways, there's a GE, that's general education. That's one thing. And taking classes, that's similar to the major degree that we want to take at the university, is another thing. GE is one thing. Our major is another thing, So I need to care about my GE, because if I don't know what my GE requirements are, general education, I will take the wrong classes and I won't be able to transfer to university. So I'm going into a route called the IGET-C, which is International General Education to transfer to a Californian university or something like that. And there are 6 areas. First one is English, second one's maths. The third is arts and humanities. Fourth is social and behavioral science. 5 is just science. 6 is foreign language. We need to take classes in each area, okay? Each area. And that's not it. For English and math, you need to take at least one course. But because I kind of want to get a minor in biochemistry or something like that, I'm probably going to need to take a lot more math courses. And then for arts and humanities, there's the art section and there's the humanities section. And I need to take at least 3 courses out of the two sections, arts and humanities. And in both groups, of course. So for arts, I already have film. For humanities, I found a lot of classes that I'm actually interested in. Linguistics. But at the end, I realized that linguistics is actually really boring, even though it sounds interesting at first. Okay. Where's the friggin... what else is in humanities? History. History is in... a good chunk of history is in the humanities section. Art history, which I'm slightly interested in, though I'm not good at art at all, so nah. And then there's the... I don't know why, but Japanese 9 and Spanish 20 are considered part of humanity because these courses discuss the civilization of Japan and Latin America, I think, respectively. There's philosophy. I think it's interesting if I'm not taking it as a class. So no way I'm taking it. And then, English 50. Holy crap, English 50. And English 49. There are a bunch of English classes, but they're not actually English classes. English 49 and 50 are English classes about mythology. Hell yes, I'm taking it, bro. And then there's 51 and 52, which is Bible studies. Okay, whatever. 61 is a study in fairy tales, which is really weird. I'm not interested either. Whatever. And history 1 and 2 is about Western civilization. 24 and 25 are about Eastern Asian history, so I can take that. I will nail it. I expect a lot of Eastern Asian students studying that as well. And in area 4 for social and behavioral sciences, I don't know why it's called that. We have anthropology, which is my kind of thing. Cultural anthropology and linguistic anthropology is fantastic. I love it a lot. Astronomy, too hard for me. I can't even memorize the equation for gravity. GMM. There is the history. Again, history. There's nutrition, though nutrition is not exactly biology. It's more like, vitamin C, scurry, and rickets. So I'm not interested. Political science, not interested. Psychology, though. I want to take psychology. And sociology sounds interesting as well, but psychology, man. Like, I was reading a book about like how people think. Not really exactly about that topic, but it's vaguely mentioned, and I'm like, ooh, it's actually kind of interesting. So my big problem is I don't have that much time to take this many classes, nor that much money in that regards. So I have to choose out of all of these choices. I have to choose one for Area 4 and only one for the Humanities section, 3B. I decided to choose History for 3B and Psychology for Area 4. That's my decision at the end. Another problem I have is maths. Now, I'm not in USA right now, duh. And none of the classes are available online. None of the math classes are available online. Are you fucking kidding me? Math are so important. None of them are online. Except for Maths 54, which is hardcore statistics. But the prerequisite is like Maths 19, 20, 49, 50. And none of them are within the general education, and none of them are online either. So I'm screwed, basically. There's also English 2 that I need to take at some point. I need to take some film classes. And then there's the Area 6. Okay, Area 5. 5A is Physics and Chemistry. I need to choose at least one course from that. I will choose Chemistry all the way. All the friggin' way. And for 5B, Biology. I choose Biology all the friggin' way. And then for 5C Lab, but I'm not in USA right now. I'm in an entire continent away. Area 6 is Foreign Language. Here's the thing. Just because I can speak Cantonese and Mandarin doesn't matter. I still need to take the classes and get at least a grade score. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of learning Chinese again, but dumber, you know what? Let's learn Spanish. Why not? Except none of them are online, so I guess I can't go there now. Okay. G is one thing. Trying to get to university is another thing, because I have a film major. So I need to take a bunch of film classes. Also, apparently, theater arts. I checked the UCLA website. Why? I don't know. And then an even bigger problem is I want to have a minor in biochemistry, which means I have to take a bunch of biology and chemistry and math courses. Especially biology. Biology 20, 21, 22, cellular biology, genetic biology. I'm fine with that. Like, cellular biology and genetic biology is one of my strongest points, I think. And chemistry, organic chemistry, which is probably my favorite part in the entire chemistry world. So that's my thing, I guess. Like, I don't know why, but I like organic chemistry. It's seriously cool. If it's chemistry related to electricity, get me out of here. It's friggin' boring. Biology, though. There's a lot of different kinds of biology as well, like anatomy, botany, not interested in plants, zoology. That sounds cool. Zoology sounds cool, not gonna lie. But I'm not growing up to be a zoologist. Okay? Though maybe I can make a living out of it. I don't know. Like a backup career plan. Geography, I'm also a little interested. Geography and geology. But I feel like it's going to be very boring, especially when geography is mostly about how clouds form and all that stuff. Tectonic plates, that part is boring. But yeah, that's all. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed. I need to leave my home 2:30 p.m. tomorrow. Are you fucking kidding me? How am I going to edit my videos in time? So I'm going to try my best to wake up as early as possible tomorrow. And let's see what happens. Yay. So I actually asked Natalie, like, oh my god, there are so many classes I want to take. Like, well, what should I do? And she's like, I have no idea. But yeah, that's all.